Hello guys, my name is Ellen, and in today's video I thought I might show you some beginnings of the Raylib library or framework. I'm going to be working with C++, but you can do pretty much anything shown in this video with C as well, since this library is originally made of C. So let's start by creating a new project. Let's name it, I don't know, Showcase, and click Create. Cool. We will need a few stuff. First of all, we will need to install Raylib itself. So this process changes whether you're on Mac or Windows. If you're on Windows, you will need the VC package, library, or whatever it is, or the package manager, which you can install by wget install VC package. Once this is done, you can simply VC package install Raylib. If you're on Mac like me, you can simply install Raylib with Homebrew. So once we're done with that, let's hop into our file and delete everything. Go into our CMake lists and add a line that will find the library for us. Now this isn't the CMake tutorial, so I'm not going to be explaining it. Okay, so this is the CMake lists file I ended up with. Let's try it out. And surely that's going to be fine. So let's go back to our main file and of course include Raylib. Like so. Now let's create our main function, like so. And now begins the fun stuff. So every window has a width and a height. Let's define them. So let's make a variable for our width. That can be 1000, and our height, which can be, I don't know, 100. Alright, now since it's built on OpenGL, we have to initialize the window. So let's do that. As you can see, we need 3 parameters: the width, the height, and the title. Well, we have made variables for the width and the height, so let's just pass those in. And then the window title, so let's just put in Raylib Showcase. Cool. Now, if we run this, nothing is going to happen because we initialized the window, but we're not doing anything with it. We're not drawing or just not doing anything. We need a loop which will, a piece of code that will run every single frame. And in this loop, we can actually draw stuff on the screen or update variables or whatever. So this will be of course done with a while loop. And as you can see, it already recommended me, but I'm gonna explain it again. We want this loop to run every frame when the window is open, not when the window is closed. Now, there isn't a function to check if the window is open, but there is a function to check if the window should be closed. So we can just simply negate this and put in the window should close function. Now this, whatever is in here, will run every single frame. So we can, update our variables here or whatever, or the interesting part, draw stuff onto the window. So let's begin drawing and end drawing. It's simple like this. Now, whatever is in between those 2 lines of code, we can draw stuff on the screen. So maybe, I don't know, let's clear the screen, so clear the background, so it's not black, but a nice color. So we can do clear background, and here we're gonna put in a color, so let's do, I don't know, sky blue, so it's a nice color. Okay, so this loop will run every frame while the window is open. That means when we escape it, the window should be closed. So out of the loop, we can simply run the close window function. Alright, so let's run the code and see what happens. And you can see we have a 1000 by 800 window with the title Raylib Showcase. Lovely. One final thing I want to show you. You can limit the FPS by going over here. And let's do set target FPS. Now you can limit this to, for example, 60 or 100 or 1000, or if you don't want it limited, you can just put -1 here and it will basically run as fast as it can. So that's it, and I'm going to see you in the next video where we will actually do something interesting. So see you next time. Peace.